Hi, my name is Ember, and I'll be reading books. Today, I'm here to talk to you about The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Now, don't beat me up, because I got a sister that know how to fight. I've never read Hunger Games. I know. And hold on, let me see when this book came out. Hey, Siri, when did The Hunger Games book come out?
The Hunger Games was published September 14th, 2008.
2008. My sister was 8 years old, which means I'm 4 years older. I was 12, but I think around that time, that's when I kind of got into my Twilight kick, because Twilight came out before Hunger Games. Did you know that Twilight came out before Hunger Games? Let me show you. Hold on. Hey, Siri, when did Twilight come out? The book.
Twilight was released on November 19th, 2009.
She's talking about the movie. Hey, Siri, when did Twilight, the book, come out?
Twilight was published in 2005.
2005. Did you know that? I didn't. Anyways, I was on a Twilight kick because I was kind of catching up, all right? And finally, I've read Hunger Games. Now, the movie came out in 2012. You know what else came out in 2012? Breaking Dawn Part 2. And I watched the movie because I had friends that really enjoyed Hunger Games. They read the book and they really enjoyed it and they wanted to watch the movie. I saw the movie with them and I was like, oh, period. That was the last time I saw it, 2012. So my friends were telling me that I should read The Hunger Games. I saw these pretty covers at Barnes & Noble while I was working. And I was like, all right, let me just try. I'm going to try the first book. Boom. Let me tell you about the first book. I finished it. It took me 6 days, but let me tell you something. If I wasn't on vacation, I would have finished it probably in 2 days. Suzanne Collins is the blueprint, okay? I'm like, now that I have read this book and then I have deep dived into like other fantasy YA books, the blueprint is right here. The blueprint is right here. What I feel like the other authors these days lack is that their characters are not as strong as Katniss. Because Miss Katniss Everdeen, let me tell you something. Miss Katniss Everdeen stands 10 toes down and she's not playing. She's not playing. Only thing she's playing is the Hunger Games. And really, she's playing the Capitol. I feel like her character was just really enjoyable. Every decision she made, I was like, yeah, okay, we're doing it. And I totally, that makes sense to me. Following her around, she never had moments where she irritated me. And which is really hard, I feel like, because a lot of the characters like in YA fantasy books, sometimes they just get so irritating. It's just like, wow, you're so young. And even when they're like, oh yeah, I'm the youngest, look, I'm the oldest, but I take care of everyone in my family, so I'm like more mature. No, you're not. But this girl right here, no, she was mature. My sister was going through hell and back. She was outside. She was going through shooting animals. She was saving, like, helping her family, trying to get them out the mud. Okay? I'm going to put some snippets in here of my reaction reading the book because I was a little floored sometimes. Okay, so I just got to part 3 in Hunger Games. And even though, like, I knew Rue died, I still was like, oh, I can't believe she's dead, my girl. And I definitely almost cried. I almost cried. It almost got me. If I wasn't on a plane, I would have cried. But yeah. All right, let's see what's happening because it says part 3 is the victors. And I'm probably going to finish it on the plane or I'm probably going to finish it later. But my thoughts so far, I'm really enjoying it. I kind of want to pick up the next book like immediately. These mofos go, yes, oh my God. It looks like it's a change in rules. So, there should only be one person left. Okay, see you later, bye. What do you mean? What do you mean you can't change the rules like that? I literally closed the book on the plane. Because what do you mean? What do you mean? It was about to take them nasty berries that killed the fox girl and just Romeo and Juliet it. And then the couple of people said, hold on, wait. No. It's okay. Y'all win. Hey, thank you so much. Come on, get up in here. New leg? What the hell are you talking about, new leg? So I'm on the last chapter of The Hunger Games. And First of all, Peeta's leg is now not real because of what happened. That's crazy. And also, he's upset that their relationship was like not genuine. Girl, she was trying to survive. Okay, let me keep going. I'm wondering, like, okay, when you win the Hunger Games, does your family like win? Like, will her sister have to do the Hunger Games, or is she safe? Know that she said her kids aren't safe, so maybe I just answered my question, okay? Ooh, Peeta is upset. Alright, I finished. Here are my thoughts. I really enjoyed this book. I don't know why it took me so long to read it. I think because when it was like out, I think I was just in my like Twilight vampire phase, you know? Yeah, I mean, I've seen the movie, but it's been a long time since I've seen the movie. So when things were happening, I was like, oh. And now I think I'm going to watch the movie and do a comparison to see what's different. Because like, I totally forgot that they were about to Romeo and Juliet it at the end. Because, yeah, y'all can't change the rules. God damn it. Now we get to District 12, right? And these two have won. They've won the Hunger Games. Haymitch lives in this, like, mansion, apparently, like, alone. Like, there's a bunch of them, but the people there have never won. And now you have 3 people who live in this area. Can her family live with her? I know that she also talks about, like, how... I mean, these are things that will probably be answered once I read the other books, but can her family live with her? 1. 2, is her sister, is Prim, like, saved from having to put her name in? Probably not, right? Because she talks about, like, how she doesn't want to have kids because then her kids would have to be put in, which is crazy. Like, if you live in a bloodline of, I just feel like you should be grandfathered in to not have to do something like that. Or, like, nepotism. It needs to be some type of nepotism so that, you know, especially because they don't have like a lot of winners. It would be different, right? If they have like 20, 50 people that live in that like area where all the Hunger Game winners live, then it's like, okay, no, like y'all got to put y'all people in because that's all this that lives here. But it's like, you know, give them a bone or something. And then my other question is, I just want to know why Peeta is so upset. Like, why is he so mad? Because I guess, like, to me, it's like, what were you and Haymitch talking about? You know what I mean? What were you and Haymitch talking about? Because Haymitch, like, they had their one-on-one. He went out there and was talking about how he was in love with her, like, in his little thing. And they were like, and Haymitch was like, that made you look better because he said that he loved you and you're desirable now and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, because I'm with Katniss, I thought that when they talked, him and Haymitch, Peeta and Haymitch, that they were like, you know what, something that's going to help both of you is if you show that you like her. Just show that you like her and really, like, sell it. And I know that, like, towards, like, I guess it was, like, his deathbed, really, that he was, like, she was really laying it on because she was trying to get the stuff down. But, like, I don't know. I guess I was just, like, he didn't think this was a game. He didn't think this was the Hunger Games. Like, we're trying to live. And, yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, for him to be upset, I was like, whoa, like, you was really fucking with the kid, huh? He was really fucking with the kid, huh? And it's like, you're upset, but you knew, like, her and Gale, that's his name, right? You knew that her and Gale were, like, pretty tight. They were, like, tight as a booty hole. You knew they were tight. So you knew that, like, you really didn't have a chance. Like, even if she didn't know, like, what that feeling was for her because she's 16, you know? And I can imagine being 16 and having 2 dudes and be like, what? I've never had that. I had never had that problem. Nobody wanted me. I know. But I don't know. So now I'm so interested. I went and bought the other books because I was like, I just have to know why Peeta's upset. And then how do we move forward from this? Because obviously the Capitol is upset. They're pissed off because they've been outsmarted. And now Peeta is upset with her. What's going to happen with her family? Is the Capitol going to try to get back at her with her family by pulling her sister's name? I don't know. I have so many thoughts and I'm ready to go to the next books. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. This is Hunger Games. Tell me, have you read Hunger Games, and who's your favorite character? Also, because there's other books, what district would you have liked a book specifically on? I would say, one, my favorite character probably is going to be Rue. Only because she was an underdog. I feel like she would have survived if she wasn't with Katniss probably a little bit longer. I don't blame Katniss for it, but... And then a district I would like to see a book on is District 11. Actually, I like one for all of them, except for the spoiled people one. But District 11, only because I'm just like, I know those are black people up in there. I know it's just a town full of black people. And I want that story. Can Susan write that? Yeah. All right. See you later.